put out good jobs, then that can prevent crimes that has to do with poverty. That's what Dr. Ricci, I think he's trying to aim at. But of course, once again, this guy once missed it like this. It was like, but we need more money so we can stroll down the street and hand out flyers and catch guys. That's not being proactive. That's still chasing. You're not preventing. You're still doing what you.
Chris loves flying, and he loves helping others soar to new heights too. So he built a course on Kajabi that turned his passion into a business. That took off into a community where aspiring pilots share their progress, gain confidence, and navigate their journeys together. That's the perfect blend that transformed him from a pilot into an entrepreneur.
That's actually factually untrue. There are a number of police officers today who are, in fact, social workers. They have a master of social work. Some of them have a PhD and they work in law enforcement. Some of them actually carry guns. Some of them have decided not to. That has become a new dynamic in the progression of law enforcement, where you do have social workers who are on police forces, and many of these police forces have seen a significant connection between community and cop, or community and policing, because they decided to progress with the community itself. I will give you Ithaca, New York. Ithaca, New York, they did some revolutionary things. All right, they brought in social workers. They also did an exhaustive psychological examination at the end of the training and written exam and everything else. They did an exhaustive psychological evaluation of those cops. These are people that qualify to be cops, brother. They were about to get the badge, all right? 75% of them failed. 75% of those officers failed that psychological evaluation. The 25% that made it, however, the 25% that did pass, not one of those cops, this is years now, not one of those officers have given the citizens of Ithaca, New York, an issue at all.
Dr.
What do you
Ritchie,
say to that data?
No, I think that's what we're supposed to do, and it seems as if you are speaking of this as if it was new. When I joined the police department in 2011, we did the same thing.
No, so you said that police officers, you said police officers are not social workers. I just gave an example of one department that decided to bring in social workers as police officers, or replace police officers with social workers, because they found out that 50% of their calls, they actually didn't need an officer, they needed a social worker, and so they decided to create their policing model based on the community model.
So I'm not sure if you guys are starting to see the breadcrumbs that Dr. Ricci is trying to lead Mr. Tatum to. Like, here's the truth right here. And some people, you can't just give them the truth. They don't have the arms, they don't have the muscle to carry that kind of truth. So you gotta feed them little by little, and hopefully they come to a position to be like, I get it. This is where not defunding the police, but taking some of those funds and reallocating them into areas that is needed for a community. That's where he's trying to get to. When I seen this the first time, I already knew where he was going with this. Like, I get it, but it's once Mr. Officer Tatum understands where he's leading, the Republican grift kicks in. He's like, whoa, hold on, can't do this, can't do that. I will get fired, I will lose all my funding, and I will be homeless. So you're gonna see that just kick in, and then he's just gonna act all brand new. Watch.
Right, and I don't have any problem with that if it's effective and efficient for the community. Let me just give you an example of what we did. We didn't have to replace any police officers, but we incorporated what we did with the specialists in social work. So what we would do, we'll go to a domestic violence situation. The police officer will make sure the scene is safe, arrest people if we need to, and then we will stand there on scene and allow a social worker to come and deal with the victim of a domestic violence situation or their children. So we partner in an intimate way with that particular situation, which I think is great. I'm not opposed to a community
Hey, brother,
we need
I
more
think
than
we'll
that.
agree. I think we'll agree. So let me take you to Chicago.
Now, first off, how many times have we heard people like Officer Tatum say, "No, we need more police in these in these ghettos, in these hoods. We need more police, just more, just throw them everywhere." Now all of a sudden he's, "Hey, if a community doesn't need that many policing, then that's the catch right there." He's like, "Wait, I shouldn't have said that." Because now the next time that he's spouting out saying, we just need to, hire more police into this area, then you'll be like, wait, is that really what that community, what that area needs? Is just more policing? Or maybe we could take a different approach. And if that approach needs more money, maybe we should take it from that inflated police, police money. Maybe.
One of the most overpriced things I have ever seen be sold repetitively is men's razors. Going into the store and seeing that you have to spend like $20 every time you want to get replacement heads, or if you need a new wand entirely to attach them to, it's like $30, which is wild. I found these ones here on TikTok Shop. It comes with the
Let's get it. Y'all mark the map. Let them shoot it up. Who y'all shooting at, bro?